Hey, lady, and welcome back to night two of the Executive Dating Winter Success Series. In the last video, we talked about why successful women just like you struggle in dating and what you can do about it. Tonight, we're building upon the foundation that we laid last night, and we're talking about why you keep attracting the same type. So, before we get started, grab a pen and a notebook because you're going to want to take notes tonight. Trust me. All right. So again, if you missed night one, please go and watch the first part of the series before, because think of it like a blueprint that we're building together. Last night we laid the foundation, but tonight we're adding structure. And you just may be wondering, who are you? Well, I am Arnitris L. Strong. I am an executive dating strategist for successful women just like you who need to learn how to apply their business and career brilliance to their dating strategy. All right? So I want to start off by talking about this question that I get all of the time. Arnitris, why do I keep meeting the same type of man? Different face, same story. It's not bad luck. It is about alignment and design. And you're probably wondering, Anita, what do you mean by design? Let's talk about it. So, point number one is that your divine relationship design determines what you attract. Every one of us was created with a divine relationship design. The way God wired our values, our needs, and our rhythms together for a connection. It's not random, it's intentional. When you keep meeting the same type of man over and over, it usually means you've been trying to build from someone else's design instead of your own. Maybe you have been taking in how society says dating should look, or you probably following advice that doesn't even fit how you're actually made. And without realizing it, you're positioning yourself in rooms and relationships that don't honor that design. So write this down. Ready? What are the three core values you won't compromise in connection? Maybe you've never thought about this, but these are your non-negotiables. Three three things that are so important to you that you are not willing to compromise on in any way. It could be faith, it could be communication style, it could be growth, it could be peace. Whatever those are for you. There's no right or wrong answer here. Then I want you to ask yourself, have the places I've been in made room for those values to grow, or have they been shrinking them? When your environment doesn't reflect your design, you're going to keep encountering relationships that don't fit your calling. Maybe that's been the source of contention that you just have not been able to put your finger on. So, what you attract is always a reflection of what's being honored or ignored in your divine relationship design. All right, point number two, your divine relationship design needs strategic placement. Most people approach to meeting someone sounds like this. I'm just putting myself out there. But where exactly is out there? If your design values service and community, you won't find alignment on another see and be seen night out. If your design values growth and vision, you won't find it standing still. Strategic placements means that you start from your design and ask, where does someone with these values naturally thrive and serve? So that's what I mean when I say position yourself. You're not putting yourself out there out of desperation, but out of alignment with your makeup. So jot this down. List your top three values again. And then next to each one, write two places or environments where that value is actively expressed. So maybe one of your values is honoring and taking care of your physical health. And because of that, you have a strict routine around your fitness. So, someone who values fitness can be found at the gym, 5 a.m. in the morning at the gym. They can be found on walking trails, 5 a.m. or 6:30 p.m. Those are two places where that value is actively expressed. If you go to the gym at 5 o'clock in the morning, then you can guarantee that everyone who's there is there because they value fitness, right? If you value faith, then the people who value faith will be active in community service projects. Maybe they're working with Habitat for Humanity on volunteer teams or in leadership classes. If you value intellectual growth, then these people are going to be found in seminars, on book series, and panels. You get where I'm going with this? If you value purpose, then nonprofit organizations, mentorship programs. Now I want you to look at your calendar for the next month and tell me, where can you intentionally place yourself that matches your design based on those values that you listed that you're not willing to compromise on? When you honor your design through where you go, your interactions start to match who you are. All right? Point number 3, your divine relationship design also shapes your patterns. You can't talk about divine relationship design without acknowledging patterns, okay? Because what's unhealed in us will keep inviting what's unresolved. When you notice that you keep meeting the same kind of men, pause and reflect. What part of my design have I been ignoring or misunderstanding? Maybe you were designed to lead side by side with your mate, but you keep choosing projects instead of partners. Maybe you were designed for mutual nurture, but you keep picking roles that require you to carry it all. This isn't about blame, it's about awareness. So I want you to think about your last 3 connections and write down, what did I love about how I showed up? Where did I feel unseen or unfulfilled? What part of me was I ignoring in that interaction? Your answers will show you which part of your design need honoring and healing at the same time. Healing isn't just about closure. It's about restoration to your original design. Okay? And I know you may be thinking, Arnitras, oh my goodness, this is a lot. Listen, I am an executive dating strategist. So here you will be getting strategies that are going to move the needle forward, because you don't need more dating advice. You need strategy. Okay? So, all right, lady, let's recap your takeaways from tonight. Your divine relationship design is the foundation of everything you attract. When you honor that design and place yourself strategically, your connections are going to shift. And 3, seeing your pattern through the lens of design is what breaks the cycle. Do this work. Take this time this week to journal, pray, and reflect. And drop down in the comments. Let me know what comes up for you. You probably recognize some of these characteristics in your own life. Maybe you realize you've been attracting chaos because you crave stability, or you've been attracting dreamers because you carry the vision. But here's the catch: you can't fix a pattern you haven't fully diagnosed. Inside the Strategic Dating Masterclass, I walk you through the full assessment to confirm which design you are, and I give you the specific job description for the man who balances you. But before we get there, we need to talk about how to filter the men you meet right now. So we're going to be moving from diagnosis to real strategy. In the next video, I'm going to teach you the difference between vetting and judging. Click right here to be reminded when part 3, the strategy, goes live.